Okay, this will be the third one. On this one, I think I'm going to actually do jumping. I'm going to edit the script a little bit to change it. I'm going to have like move speed. Let's have a look. And also jump power. Okay, so where I had speed in here, I'll change that to move speed, just to clean it up and refactor a bit. And the next thing I want to do is, actually no, I'll just keep it as speed, because we can fiddle about with other things if necessary afterwards. I don't know. So there's a couple of things I could do here for this, but ooh, I know. If input dot get key down, let's say key code. I'm just going to hard code the key code at the moment. I don't know, Z. Okay. If we press the Z key, what we're going to do is we're going to do velocity dot what we're going to do, velocity dot y plus equals 1, because it's going to multiply by move speed anyway. I'm just going to do it this way. It's a bit of a hacky way of doing it, so I'm going to get rid of jump speed for now. I was going to granulate it and make it into something, but for now that'll do. So if that's true, then we could do this. I can't remember whether that'll fall out and still work, but in general, I think that'll do that anyway. So it's one of those. It'll still do that after it finishes that part anyway, so I might just do this. I think it should be okay with that, but let's find out now. I'm just going to save it. I might have to add a few more bits, but I'm being a bit hacky with this, and you should normally add a bit more than this, but I'm trying to do it quite quick so it doesn't sort of take up more than 10 minutes. So if I press play and use my arrow keys, not a lot happening. We don't have any errors. So what have I broken? I seem to have broken something. Move speed. Oh, I know why. Because I've changed move speed. I've changed speed to move speed, so obviously it's 0. Let's change that back to 6 for a second. And press play. Now when I move about, and now when I press Z. Oh dear, that's, oh yeah, it's kind of, wow. That was fun. Okay. Now that was interesting, but we're going to stop this and sort that out. There's a couple of things we can do here. One is in the rigid body, we can say, okay, we want to constrain its rotation so it doesn't go around rotating all over the place when gravity acts upon it. So now if I press play, I think we might get an okay set up here. So I'm going to press Z. It's not very nice because it bounces like mad and it has a bit of kinematic. That's what we can do. That's pretty wicked. I mean, wow. Yeah, that was a bit special. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that part. That's a bit special. That was quite a funny one. Because I'm multiplying the speed. This is why you this is why you do the whole breaking out into different things, because that's a bit mad. Let's have a look. Vector 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this properly, because I kind of tried to hack it about and it just didn't want to. Direction. This is what you're supposed to do anyway. I'm just kind of I was trying to speed things up and save a little bit of work. So, in the update, we've got our direction, which is actually what this is. Direction and direction. And then direction. Actually, what? Yeah. Dot y equals Can we do it that way? Let's do this. Direction y. I think 1 is the positive. Yeah, I've done a +1 and it flew up in the air, didn't it? So, yeah. Else. Direction dot y equals 0. Yeah. Now that we've got all the direction bits, we now do velocity equals direction multiplied by speed. I'm just going to change that back to speed for simplicity again. So we don't need to use this in the calculation. So now we're working out the speed and the velocity and all that before doing the transform. So basically we're setting the velocity. So if you work out, velocity is a direction and a speed. So we're getting this direction from the inputs, then we're then multiplying it by the speed to get our velocity, and then we're doing the velocity times time.delta time just to do the translation. Now hopefully I think that should be normal. I could do set position and a few other things, but right now I'm just doing this. Head's going a bit squiff on this one, but we'll get there. How long has this been for? 8 minutes odd. I've changed to speed again, so we've got a 0 value in the speed, haven't we? I'll do 6 on that, save that. No, don't save the scene just yet, I'll go into that in a second. Now, forwards, backwards, left, right. Z is not much of a jump, is it really? It goes up by 6. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll just do the multiplier for this then. That's not a problem. I just wanted it to go direction y equals jump power. So it's not overstepping its mark if we multiply by this. I think we should be okay. So here we want public float jump power. So now we can kind of control the jump power a bit on the outside just as a thing. Yeah. So now if I go here, let that do its thing, and now we have jump power. I'm going to do jump power of 5 and see what happens here. This is going to be, I've done it again, I keep going to Control S to save. So now if I press play, we're jumping. It's quite a abrupt jump sort of thing, and it's like bump, 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 boom, boom, boom. I think we might want a higher jump power, don't you think? I could lower the gravity a little bit, but I don't know. Depends on how you want to fall. You might want to fall faster, in which case it'd be a bit of a different thing. See, I could act upon the rigid body as well. So there's loads of different ways of doing this same thing. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to keep those on just for now. Let's go and what would we like to do? That's normal. I'm just going to bump the jump power up to like 20. Usually I have this on like 15 or 20. I've done it again, Control S. There, let's just bump that up a bit and see how we feel about that. It kind of just boom straight up there, doesn't it? And then falls down really slow. I think we want more gravity then. That's what that says to me. Gravity, 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 gravity. Use gravity. Where the hell is gravity? Seriously. It says use gravity, but I've lost gravity. That's fine. Constraints. I am missing gravity. Seriously, I've done the Control S again to save it. Why am I missing gravity? Falling a bit faster now. Okay. Okay, that was a bit special. Oop. Right, I think I'm going to redo this because for some reason it's getting some really messed upness. It's kind of, it says use gravity, but it doesn't give me a gravity multiplier.